What's going on YouTube? Mr. 1013 here, and we're on to the next top five, and we're going to be doing the top five from Figure Subscription 2.0. This again is my opinion on which I think is the best figures out of the second wave from the G.I. Joe Club exclusive subscription, and five being my least out of the top five, and number one being the best out of the whole series. So here we go. Starting off with number five. Toll Booth. Now I think this guy, let me get that in focus, was a pretty cool asset to the figures to the second wave. Definitely first time in modern era form. Nice choice of parts except for his legs. I did individual reviews on all these guys. So if you want to, check through my videos and find the video, definitely do so. He's on the shorter side. I wish they would have used longer legs, make him a taller figure. But he's like almost the same height as one of the other out of my top five that we'll get to. But just a couple things, like I said, besides his height, I mean, he had very nice paint apps. I wish the helmet was removable. This is all one solid piece. I believe this is a new head sculpt. This was a new head sculpt, of course, with this being a solid piece. So, believe, of course, what are those? Boss Fight Studios did the head sculpt. I remember seeing them on the Facebook page. But again, I think this was a good figure. Came with some nice accessories. Came with the orange codes, the barbed wire, a pickaxe. As I'm looking over in the my accessories, so he came with some nice stuff. They didn't offer up the vehicle he originally came with, and if I'm wrong, if he didn't come with the vehicle, let me know in the comments below. But I believe he came with the, I can't remember the name of it. And I wish they would, like, if they do figures in the figure subscription that are vehicle based, they should, offer up the vehicle as well. I think that'd be a nice addition. But like I said, this not being a full review. This is my number five, Toll Booth. Moving on to number four, we have Night Force Falcon. Let me get this guy out the way. I'm gonna put him back here. Night Force Falcon was a great addition. And we got a few Falcons the year the Figure Subscription 2.0 came out, which was 2014. We had the one from Big Bad Toy Stores, the Slaughter's Marauders 7-pack, and then we got him in the Night Force pack, and he also completed the Joe concept from the following year, 2013. So it was nice that they added Falcon in his Night Force colors. I'm again a subgroup fanatic, so I thought this was a great addition to help complete the Night Force, to have Falcon a part of it. Very nice use of parts. Again, nice in stature, and I can give you that that height comparison between Falcon and Toll Booth. Of course, his hat was removable. Solid paint apps. Got the nice green. There you go. Nice green and gray. Night Force colors. This gear, I wish it I wish it could have been a little bit more tactical, but from remembering the original Night Force Flint, I'm thinking if it does it justice, it serves its purpose and is a nice update. But this was my number four, Night Force Falcon, and as you can see, he's a lot taller in stature. Well, not a lot taller, but you could just see the legs, the longer use of the legs over here versus these. Moving on to number three, coming out of the Spy Troops era, Wide Scope. Now this guy is definitely just basically using the what was the name of that guy? Shock Troopers body mode, but just like a G.I. Joe version. So it's like Wide Scope could have almost been the whole SWAT team troop builder kind of deal. But I really like this guy. Standalone character, obviously. I really like the camo, like the rain camo or wherever this was. And when I seen the prototype or the Photoshop mock-up online, I was wondering how it was going to turn out on the figure, and it turned out really good. Again, hat is removable, just a solid mask. Like I said, this is the entire Shock Trooper mode, which was an awesome mode, but just painted in wide scope colors. So I think the club was definitely using the modes that they're allowed to in a very good way to create figures in a modern era form. Spy Troops had it was still more cartoony, kind of, and I think Widescope figure was basically kind of wide shouldered, long arms. It was a funny looking build on the guy. But this is my third favorite. I think he was a real solid character. He came with a nice G.I. Joe shield. He came with the K9, the gas mask, two assault rifles. So I think he really came with a lot of good accessories, and it matched up to his Spy Troops counterpart. Moving on to number 2. There's a Scorpion. This was a go for me. I really liked this character from back in the day. I like I said, when you get Desert Scorpions and all these troop builder figures, I think this guy could have pretty much stood alone and not have been like a part of a army. I guess you could say, like a whole bunch of Desert Scorpions, a whole bunch of Crimson Guards. If he was a bit bigger in stature, it just made him like a Desert Scorpion leader or something. I think I always looked at him as a standalone character. I didn't really like to see a lot of Desert Scorpions, but I always did my Joes like that. So very nice use of parts. When they threw the list together, people mocked up stating that they were going to use the Night Creeper head sash. Of course, this is a nice use of the Snake Eyes mask. We got some good paint apps on here. Cobra insignia. Nice accessories. I just wish he was a little bit taller. And he sizes up about the same as Toll Booth, as you can see. So these figures are more or less on the shorter side. But again, thought this was a nice use of parts. I really like the accessory he came with. He came with the big mechanical Scorpion, a Vector submachine gun, and that a very nice spear, and his backpack that matches this copper tone vest chest piece that he has on. But again, I was looking forward to Desert Scorpion when they announced him, and he is my second favorite out of Figure Subscription 2.0. We move him down now. My number 1, drum roll, Cesspool. Yes, I love this figure. New head sculpt, which I'm going to show you in a minute. Very nice use of parts when they brought this Cesspool together as a modern update. Techno Viper, Sci-Fi from the 30th anniversary. Techno Viper from the 30th anniversary. And they made this awesome Cesspool. Only real gripe I have against him is the original Cesspool had like the golden arm. If this guy would have had the golden arm, it would have been a perfect update in my opinion. That's the only thing that's really holding this figure back from being almost a true update. Like if they could have even if they could have gave him a arm from the bat, because the bat has a rolled up sleeve and then the mechanical arm or robotic arm. If that could have been gold with like some dusting on it or some dry brushing, on it, that would have been dope. I would have accepted that. But again, like I said, new head sculpt. Let me pop this helmet off on him. Look at that guy. This was by far like my favorite out of the Figure Subscription 2.0. I might be jumping to conclusions stating that I believe everybody else would agree that he was probably the best out of the Figure Subscription 2.0. This series, the 2.0 series, was like my least favorite out of all of the three so far. Once I get 4.0 in hand, I can definitely really give a update on which Figure Subscription series has been my best and my least favorite. But yeah, Cesspool, man, they did an awesome job on him. Great update. I'm glad they added the helmet. He had the eco pack, the briefcase full of money. I said I did reviews on all these guys individually. So just check out my page and check them out. But this is my top 5 from Figure Subscription 2.0 as Desert Scorpion goes down. Cesspool, Desert Scorpion, Wide Scope, Falcon, Toll Booth. Let me know what you guys think about my top 5, and let me know who you think or who your top 5 is. Drop a comment on the video. Again, thank you for all the continued support, all the love you guys show, all the subscribes, everything. Continue to watch the channel as I get more content for you guys. I got the 50th stuff coming up. That's it. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.